What was expected to be a crucial round of US-Iran negotiations in Switzerland took an unexpected turn after members of the Iranian delegation reportedly walked out of the venue, triggering speculation that fresh remarks by US President Donald Trump may have disrupted already fragile diplomatic efforts. Well, the moment captured on video and widely circulated online showed Iranian officials leaving the meeting hall while US Vice President J.D. Vance and Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif remain inside for further discussions. Well, the talks were held at the Bergenstock Resort and brought together representatives from the United States, Iran, Qatar and Pakistan as part of the ongoing efforts to ease tensions in the Middle East. The negotiations are linked to a broader framework under a memorandum of understanding that is aimed at stabilizing the region, particularly focusing on the ceasefire situation in Lebanon, securing maritime routes through the Strait of Hormuz and exploring possibilities for a future nuclear agreement between Washington and Tehran. According to the reports from mediators, discussions centered around maintaining the fragile ceasefire in Lebanon, preventing further escalation, and improving coordination mechanisms between the involved parties. Technical level talks are also focused on ensuring safe navigation through key shipping routes and reducing the risk of miscommunication in already volatile areas. However, the start of the meeting was marked by visible diplomatic friction, as Iranian negotiators, including Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi and Chief Negotiator Mohammad Ghalibaf, reportedly refused to participate in a planned symbolic handshake and group photograph. Instead, Abbas Araghchi is said to have briefly greeted Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif before exiting the interaction without engaging directly with the US delegation led by Vice President J.D. Vance. Tensions escalated further after US President Donald Trump issued strong remarks on social media while the talks were ongoing. He warned Iran over its support for Hezbollah in Lebanon and demanded immediate restraint, stating that failure to comply could result in further American military action. Well, all these comments added pressure to an already delicate negotiation process. Iranian state media later reported that the delegation's decision to leave the venue was linked to Donald Trump's statements, which were viewed in Tehran as hostile rather than diplomatic. Iranian officials also conveyed objection to the US side following the remarks, and while neither Washington nor Tehran has confirmed any collapse of the talks, and the incident has raised serious questions about the stability of the ongoing diplomatic process. Well, despite the walkout, US officials indicated that discussions were expected to continue with a focus on core issues including nuclear-related messaging, regional stability, and de-escalation measures. A US diplomat described the conversation as robust, suggesting that progress was still being made on certain technical aspects despite political tensions. The broader negotiations are part of a 60-day framework that is designed to reduce long-standing hostilities between the two nations and prevent further escalation in the Middle East. Key priorities include maintaining stability in Lebanon, ensuring uninterrupted maritime trade through the Strait of Hormuz, and gradually building trust for wider diplomatic engagement. However, major disagreements remain unresolved, particularly over Iran's support for the armed groups in the region and Washington's demand for stricter compliance measures. Iran, on the other hand, has insisted that talks cannot progress meaningfully unless conditions in Lebanon improve and previously agreed commitments are honored. US Vice President J.D. Vance, speaking after earlier sessions, described the negotiations as an effort to turn over a new leaf in US-Iran relations, but acknowledged that the process remains complex and sensitive. Mediators from Qatar and Pakistan continue to play a key role in keeping communication channels open between the two sides. And as the situation develops, the latest walkout and accompanying political tensions highlight the fragile nature of the negotiations. While talks have not officially broken down, the incident underscores how quickly diplomatic momentum can shift in one of the world's most sensitive geopolitical flashpoints. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.